What's up, y'all? So today I'm gonna be going over why now is the best time to be an independent musician. Let's start off with rap is oversaturated. So because all these other people who are musicians make rap music, and that's the most, listened to genre right now, it's not always gonna be the case. Eventually there's gonna be a genre that is listened to more than rap, and then everybody's gonna go and try and become a musician in that genre. You understand? So because rap is probably the easiest genre to make, there's not a lot of good artists out there. They don't have a lot of skill, in my opinion. And it's just oversaturated. It's the same old thing. Rap is just, the same playbook. It's the same song basically over and over again. That's going to benefit any musician who wants to start making music now, because within the next few years, I would say that's not going to be the case. Rap is not going to be the most listened to genre forever. People are going to get bored of it. Mainstream is just going to become bored of it. So rap is oversaturated. All types of music is listened to. And I would say instead of there being one genre of music that's going to be listened to more than others, I'm going to say it's going to even out eventually, okay? To where all types of music is constantly being listened to. That's kind of the case as of right now, but we've only had the ability to listen to music on your phone for I don't know, I guess less than 20 years, I would say. So give it some time, and then, people are going to be listening to music all day, every day, basically, and it's going to be all types of music. Music is listened to at all times, like I said. You can listen to it when you're working, you can listen to it while you're at school, you can listen to it, while you're making food, while you're driving, whatever. Basically, you have a lot of power as a musician because people are going to be always listening to music, or potentially your music. They could always be listening to your music. I listen to a lot of different artists, but that doesn't mean I'm not going to go back and listen to Tool, for instance. I might listen to them like crazy for a whole week, and then I might put them away for a little bit, but then I'm gonna go back and I'm gonna listen to some Tool. So you have power as a musician because people are always gonna go back and listen to your music if you make good stuff. All you really need right now is a DAW. You could, obviously get some instruments, like get you a little guitar, but if you just want to make certain music, you don't even really need all that. You can find other musicians to collaborate with online, so you don't even gotta go and look for, a band or whatever. You could just find other musicians online. That's annoying. With that being said, you also get listeners online. So instead of getting people to listen to your music by going to gigs and, going to bars or whatever and playing there, if you release your first album, you don't got to go and play it in person. You just go and post that thing online, and somebody's going to listen to it. And if it's any good, they'll send it to the next person. And that's how you get going. All the info to become a musician and make music is out there online. So if you want to teach yourself like I've never had a music teacher in my life except for elementary school when you used to play the recorder and all that. I haven't had anybody teach me how to play guitar. I haven't had anybody teach me how to write a song. I haven't had anybody teach me any of that. I just go and look it up on Google. It's really easy. Okay, you go and watch tutorials, all right? And you can get pretty good. It takes time, but you can get pretty good as a musician just by learning stuff online. So it's all out there online. You don't gotta have, no music teacher. You don't gotta go take guitar lessons. You could, but you don't have to. So with that being said, those are the reasons why it's the best time to become an independent musician. Like I said, rap is oversaturated. Eventually, it's gonna plateau with all sorts of music. All sorts of music is gonna be listened to all the time. Music is going to be listened to at all times, which means you as an artist, you have a lot of power in that regard. All you need is a DAW. You can find other musicians online. You can get listeners online. All the info to become a or to become a musician and to make music is out there online. So with that being said, I have a music program. It's going to be in the description of this video. It basically walks you through the steps to making your first song, making your first album, and then it has an ever-growing catalog of information with music that I myself have, typed into it. So yeah, it's gonna have a lot of modules, it's gonna have a lot of information in there, and it's also gonna be a place where you can go and find other musicians.